Hi guys, it's attorney Terri S. Herron, your divorce and family law attorney here in the state of Georgia. And today I want to talk to those who may be co-parenting with the devil. It's not nice to say. Okay, those who may be co-parenting with someone who's very difficult to co-parent. That's who I want to talk to today. Now, if you have a great co-parenting relationship with the other parent, these tips may still be helpful to you. So stay tuned to the video, okay? All right, so let's just get started. Number one tip for co-parenting with someone who's difficult to co-parent with, and keep in mind these are tips that are going to help you kind of avoid that person. Yeah, that's what we want to do, avoid that person. But tip number one. Now, let me preface this by saying I don't personally believe that children should have cell phones. But listen, if you're co-parenting with someone who's made it very difficult for you to contact your child, or every time you contact your child, it's you're a deadbeat dad, you're a deadbeat mom, how dare you, why did you sleep with that lady 10 years ago? Listen, I couldn't do that. I wouldn't be able to do that. I would just have to talk to my child when I saw my child. But listen, I get it. So how do we avoid that? Let's get the children a cell phone. Again, I don't personally think little children need cell phones, but if you're co-parenting with someone, I think direct contact with your child, I think that's a good idea. Either you can have a tablet or you can have a cell phone. You can actually ask the other parent to make that cell phone or tablet available between the hours of 7 to 8 p.m., 7 to 8 p.m. Before your child goes to bed. And that way you get to talk to your child, because your child does need that consistent contact with you. FaceTime, audio time, and then when you have your parenting time, that's going to be in person time, okay? So that's going to be the first tip. Now, tip number two. You may already have a parenting plan in place. And if you have one of those every other weekend parenting plans in place, I'm going to tell you, I hope that you have a parenting plan where you're picking up from the school and dropping off at the school. So if you have every first, third, and fifth weekend, I hope that your parenting plan includes you picking up from the school and dropping off at the school. Maybe pick up on Friday, drop off on Monday. I don't know. But if you don't have that parenting plan in place, I would encourage you to. This is going to avoid you having to talk to Miss Becky or Mr. Larry. No stereotypical names here. This is going to help you to avoid seeing the other parent, because we don't need another fight in the parking lot at the school. We don't need another parent being arrested. And these things happen. You may think they don't happen, but listen, that's why I'm here. I don't want it to happen to you. So let's avoid that contact and pick up from school, drop off at school. Now listen, when it comes to the holidays and the children are not in school, maybe when you guys are exchanging for Christmas or something, yeah, you may have to see that person that time. But other than that, for all the other parenting time, with the exception of a few holidays, pick up, drop off from school. And I never had to see your face. All right? Okay. And keep in mind, you're still going to have that contact via telephone, or the other person is going to have that contact via telephone and FaceTime. So when they say, well, no, I don't think it's fair that I send my child off on Friday and don't see my child until Monday when I can just meet with you at 6 p.m. Why would you meet with me and you don't even like me? We don't even get along. Listen, pick up, drop off at the school. Got it? Let's do that, okay? All right, so number three. A lot of times you guys are finding it hard to communicate just simple things. When is little Timmy's baseball game? Can you give me a copy of the schedule? Can I just know who the coach is? How are the grades? Now these are things that if you have a parenting plan in place and you have joint legal custody, you should know yourself, because you should be able to go directly to the school and have a relationship or develop a relationship with the staff and teachers there, okay? But I digress. All right, so Our Family Wizard is a great app for communication. Now, we're living in an age where people just think they have consistent contact with you, or they should have consistent contact with you. I actually hate it. I really do hate that. Text messaging, email, Facebook messaging, Instagram messaging, LinkedIn messaging. Like, no one should have that much contact with you, especially a parent that you don't even get along with, okay? So to avoid that, what we want to do is we want to create an account in our Family Wizard. Now, you're going to have to get an account. They're going to have to get an account. But at least you can communicate through our Family Wizard, and no more text messaging, okay? No more text messaging. Yeah, because have you ever just been out and you just had the greatest energy? I'm just having the greatest day. I'm just enjoying life. And you get that one text message and you look and you're like, damn, just ruins your day, doesn't it? Yeah, let's not do that, okay? We can communicate in our Family Wizard. Now, there are some exceptions. If it's an emergency, then you're not going to put that in our Family Wizard. You're going to actually call the person, text the person. That's when it makes sense, okay? All right. So I gave you 3 tips, but guess what? I got a bonus for you. So the bonus tip for you today is, boom, visit your child's school. I get it. If you're limited to every other weekend or maybe a day here and there, you know, you're limited to that parenting plan. You don't really have to be limited to that parenting plan. Maybe you don't have Monday through Friday visitation, okay? But that doesn't stop you from going to your child's school to have lunch, to volunteer, to be a dad on duty, a mom on duty. There's so many things that you can do. Volunteer at the school trips. I personally wouldn't. I like kids, but that's just too much responsibility. Been there, done that. My child is 28. But again, I digress. Those are the ways that you can see your children more. Go to the baseball games, go to the basketball games, go to the cheerleading meets or whatever they call them. Go to these things. If they're singing in the choir, go to where they're performing. Maximize that time with your child. Maximize that time, okay? All right, so we are here for you. I'm attorney Terri S. Herron. We do modifications. We do divorces. We do parenting plans, legitimations. We do all things divorce and family law. So give us a call, 404-418-7777. Again, it's 404-418-7777. And you can find us on all social media platforms. All social media platforms. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. You can find us there, and you can find helpful tips, okay? You guys have a great day.